Hi, my name is Melissa. Today we're going to write some poetry together. Poets decide how their poems will look on the page. They do this to help readers really understand what their poems are about. Today I'm going to show you a strategy with 3 different steps. Step 1, read your poem. Step 2, think about what the poem is really about. Step 3, decide if you want to change something about how the poem looks. Maybe the line breaks, maybe you want to use some colors or bold words. The poem I wrote earlier today is about trees. Yesterday, I was taking a walk in this wooded path near my house, and it was so crazy windy outside. I actually saw 2 huge trees fall right there in the woods. It was crazy, and nobody else was around to hear it or see it. So that's what I thought I'd write my poem about. So first I'm going to read it and think, what is it really about? And then decide if I want to make some changes. So let me read it to you. A tree fell in the woods today. It was tall, old, and broken. As it fell, it screamed, creaking, cracking, groaning, coming to rest on the forest floor with a thud. It came down and just boom, landed right there on the forest floor. So I'm thinking about my poem, and I really want the reader to feel like they were there walking with me in the forest. The first thing I'm thinking about is my poem doesn't really look like a poem. So I'm going to read it again and make some line breaks in the poem. You'll see what I mean. So let's see, here we go. A tree fell in the woods today. I kind of stopped my voice right here, so I'm going to put a line break. A tree fell in the woods today. Maybe there. It was tall, old, and broken. It was tall, old, and broken. I think I'm going to leave that together. As it fell, it screamed. I'm going to separate that. As it fell, it screamed. Creaking, cracking, groaning. Maybe I'll put each of those on one line. Creaking, cracking, groaning. Coming to rest on the forest floor with a thud. Coming to rest on the forest floor. I'm going to put a break here with a thud. And then that'll be the end. All right. So I actually rewrote it so you could see what it's going to look like with my new line breaks. I also added a couple words that look a little different. You'll see what I mean. Fallen by Melissa. A tree fell in the woods today. It was tall, old, and broken. As it fell, it screamed, creaking, cracking, groaning, coming to rest on the forest floor with a thud. So, can you see where I put a new line? All those red marks were new lines. And now I kind of think it looks a little bit more like a poem. Now it's your turn to try. So find a poem that you've already written, read it, think about, what is it really about? And then next, decide if you want to make any changes in the way that your poem looks to help the reader understand what it's really about. Happy writing!